Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is currently in Barasat, West Bengal. Here you have in the midst of a CBI probe. In fact, the TMC government has also challenged the CBI probe, but nonetheless, after court handed over the case to the CBI of Sandesh Khali, Prime Minister's visit here for the second time, Barasat, where he is going to be addressing the public. That's what we hear. In fact, there's also a lot of talks that Prime Minister Modi might just meet with the women of Sandesh Khali as well. Huge interest on the Prime Minister's visit in West Bengal. As we know, Sandesh Khali episode has really rocked the country with voices for justice, much louder than ever. Sandesh Khali women there hoping the probe will be free and fair. In fact, what we know is that Shahjahan Sheikh, who's currently in custody, the case revolving him and his associates sexually assaulting several women in Sandesh Khali and grabbing their land. In fact, large amounts of land over decades have been grabbed by Shahjahan Sheikh and his men, and a probe with that regard has now been shifted to the CBI. It all started with assault on ED officers who went in to raid Shahjahan Sheikh on a very different case, a ration scam, and then while they arrived, they were assaulted by Shahjahan's men, and ever since, several skeletons tumbling out of the closet, starting with sexual assault, land grab, multiple scams that have now come to light. And here you have Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself arriving in West Bengal, and here he is in Barasat, where it's likely that he will also be meeting with the women of Sandesh Khali. As soon as Prime Minister Modi arrived in West Bengal, we know that there were voices seeking his intervention on the Sandesh Khali issue. Here you have his convoy just about moving in Barasat. In fact, Prime Minister Modi is all set to address a women's rally, is what we hear, particularly a women's rally amid the Sandesh Khali unrest. His focus is expected to center around the issues that's prevalent in Sandesh Khali, and more importantly, the empowerment of women. That's precisely the topic that he is going to be touching upon, where he intends to provide a platform for all women to voice their concerns directly to the Prime Minister. This is what we hear. Let me cut across to Indrajit Kundu, joining us for more on that. Indrajit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarking on his second leg here in West Bengal. Yes, this does come right ahead of Lok Sabha elections in the state, but also at a time when Sandesh Khali voices now crying for justice. Prime Minister is in Barasat, going to be speaking about women empowerment. Very likely he might be meeting the victims of Sandesh Khali as well. Give us his agenda today.
Well, in the morning, Prime Minister officiated a government program where he dedicated the much-hyped underwater metro route of the east-west segment of the Kolkata Metro. And now he is on the BJP's program. So Prime Minister just reaching Barasat in North 24 Pargana district, that's the district headquarters. And it is the same district. It is significant because it is the same district in which Sandesh Khali has happened. Sandesh Khali, of course, is a small block in the Bashirhat subdivision of North 24 Pargana district. And therefore, the Prime Minister is expected to once again, highlight the plight of Sandesh Khali women and hit out at the Mamata Banerjee government using the same issue. We've seen him doing the same last week in two consecutive rallies, one in Arambagh and in Hooghly district, and at Krishnanagar in Nadia district. So make no mistake, now that it's happening in North 24 Pargana itself, the Prime Minister will most definitely hit out against the Mamata Banerjee government over the Sandesh Khali issue. The BJP, of course, the state BJP has also decided to take some women supporters, the women BJP supporters from Sandesh Khali and bring them to the rally so that they can hear the Prime Minister's speech and take home the message. So this is the message that the BJP, West Bengal BJP wants to give, because they know that Sandesh Khali issue, they don't want to, end the matter right here. It is a clear political plan for the BJP right now. And it was because the Prime Minister has said it was because of the BJP's non-stop pressure and agitation that literally forced the West Bengal government to arrest Sheikh Shahjahan, is what the BJP claims. So the Prime Minister, of course, will be speaking out on that matter shortly from now. And at a time when Sheikh Shahjahan, who is already arrested, has been in CID custody right now, and he's the one who's actually the CBI the case has been handed over to the CBI. But despite the case being handed over to the CBI,